Hey everyone, it's time to learn just a little bit about Rover. First thing that you're going to want to do is go to your profile, and once you get to your profile, then you'll click on Kennel. And here you'll see my list of Rovers. So what I want to do is set up a new Rover. When you get to this page, you'll see that there are two helpful pieces of information here. You might want to activate the rover and you might want to unleash the rover. It says here this is a brand new rover and this is the map of where it's located. There are no entries yet. So what we're going to do is go to admin. Under the admin section, the first thing is to edit. So I want to edit this and I want to give it a name, and so my name is going to be Goldfish. And the reason for Goldfish is coming up here because this goldfish rover is interested in swimming to a place that I love, Kauai. Can you help him get there? So I'll update that information. Now it's been saved. So I'll go to the next setting. And that next setting, if I go back to goldfish, then it still reminds me you want to activate and you want to unleash this rover. So for me, I want to unleash this rover first. And what that means is that I'm choosing the location for where I want to put this rover. So I'm going to open up a second tab in order to choose what location. And with this, I'm going to look at my recent captures. I have to choose a greenie, and I've got this one right here. So I click on Fairview Town Hall, and then what I need to get is the code for this Munzee. So I've copy and pasted that from the URL bar at the top. When I go there, I paste this in. This is Daffy 87 2088, and I click check it. That pulls up a map and it says, is this the Munzee that you want to drop it at? This one just happens to already have a rover, and my answer is yes, that's the one that I want to drop it at. So I would unleash it. If I wanted to change to a different Munzee, I would click here and then I would go through the process and check it once again. But for me, I'm going to unleash it. So I click that. It says the rover has been unleashed. Now again, if I put information in this box, then what would happen is I would be changing where to unleash it. I go back to Goldfish and it says you might want to activate the rover, and it also says you might want to set a goal. So I'm going to set a goal first, and in order to set a goal I need to copy the URL, this piece right here. I need to copy the URL for the Munzee that I want it to end up at. So what I'm going to do is visit the map. And since I want it to go to Kauai, I type in Kauai, brings up Kauai, and I look at it and say, okay, not a lot of Munzees there, but as you can see, I've had a good time in Kauai with all of these grays. So I'm going to choose a location that I really enjoyed, and that was right here, what's called Queen's Bath. It's really an amazing place to go and visit, so I recommend it highly. Should you ever get the chance. I copy and paste that Munzee URL. I click check, and sure enough it pulls up the location, the Queen's Bath path. So it's going to go from here, the Fairview Town Hall, which is just a couple of miles away, all the way to Queen's Bath path. And it gives me what the distance is in miles and kilometers, and it also shows me what the possible points are. So as my rover moves from Fairview here locally to Hawaii, I have the possibility to earn 50 points just from the movement. So I like that idea. I like that Munzee. So I'm going to set this goal. If I wanted to change, then I would need to change the goal Munzee here. But again, it does need to be a greenie because of the level of my rover. So set this goal, and it says, great, this goal has been set. Again, I'm going to go back to Goldfish. I clicked on his logo right here. And now it gives me the final piece of information, the last thing that I want to do. It says you might want to activate the rover. So I can go to the admin tab and activate, or the other thing that you could do is you could click here and it says, are you sure you want to activate this rover? And my answer for that is yes. Okay. So I activate the rover, and guess what? Now it's live and it's ready to go into play. Here's the entries that it has, and when I go back to my kennel, so let's look at it once again. Okay, so there it is. When I now go back to my kennel, what you'll see is goldfish. And here's a goldfish. He has traveled 0 miles. He's got a score of 0. He's a level 1, and he's got no global rank. So he's ready to get out there and get moving. Now all of these other rovers were from our beta testing program. When you get started with your first rover, he'll say new rover, and you'll have to go through these steps. What I'm going to take you through next in the next video is where do you go from here? And the answer for that is to the app. You must do these steps on the website before you go to the app. All right, see you there.